Okay, hello everybody. Vormithrax here. More Cataclysm. It's been a little while. I had to take a much needed break from Cataclysm. I've been doing like 30 hours a week for the last 6 months, so I enjoyed my couple of weeks off, and now it's time to dive right back in. See if we can liberate the city from this zombie horde. So, we'll see how it goes. Has actually been a little while since I played, so it's going to be interesting. What to talk about? So, let me first make sure all the stream settings are up and working properly. See lots of familiar faces piling in. Hey there, Freaky. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. Y cookin'? E cookin'? Is the Y silent? What do I do with that? Salty Sweeted, Frankie, Freaky Neo, Dragon Man, Easy Wing. How do you liberate a city? Well, what you do is you turn off wander spawns, and then you kill every zombie in the city. And at the point where I can walk the city streets from end to end without spotting a zombie, we have achieved victory. We have cleansed the city of the zombie horde. So that's kind of the goal for this particular playthrough. It's going to be a short to mid-range goal, not one of those massive continent-spanning ones like the Drunk Master Mutant ones. I'm going to stay pretty close to this particular city. We might venture out for specific reasons on occasion, but for the most part, I'm just going to try to stick to the city here. It's our hometown, and we are going to try really hard to cleanse it of the zombie presence. Now, I am not going to go inside every single house looking for basements to make sure they don't have zombies in them. I'm only talking the overworld city streets. No way am I going to try to enter every single city. I've got the city size set pretty high, but yeah, we're not going to try that. Alright, well, I'm not going to try to pronounce your name then. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the glory of having lots of friends and followers all over the world. I get to learn all sorts of interesting ways to mispronounce people's names, places, city names, and so on. Bear with me. I'll figure it out eventually. Alright, so stream strength looks good. Don't see any problems there. As usual, everybody let me know if there's any volume or video issues. Let's go ahead and get right into things here. So if you're new to the channel and or the live stream sessions I do have some commands set up for the bot. And you cooking, why cooking? I don't know how to pronounce your name, damn it. Already used them earlier, but just to repeat, you can use the exclamation point and the word mod list to see a list of all the mods that are in play for this play session. Exclamation point challenge to get kind of the overall city or the overall theme that I'm operating under. I always try to set myself some kind of theme, goal, challenge, and so on. And then finally, exclamation settings will show any particular world settings that are noteworthy. Usually things I adjust or change from the default. So in this particular one, the challenge reads, Vorm plays as a policeman in the assault on Precinct Z scenario and attempts to completely clear the streets of his beloved hometown. It probably won't be called Badlanta still. It's going to dump me into a random world or a random city, but whatever. For added difficulty, our intrepid policeman suffers from the extremely slow sleep healing and flimsy traits. So I've been itching to try that extremely slow sleep healing. I did a short one with it, but we're going to try to see if we can survive with that as a long-term thing or a mid-term thing. So the combination there is pretty nasty. If you don't know, extremely slow sleep healing is 10% healing that you normally get from sleeping is all you get. And the flimsy trait, I have to remind myself when we get in the game here, but I think that's 25% less hit points. Other things to note in the world settings, fairly up to date. I'm about a week back, I think, on the experimental build, so we're at 7405. City size 10, not the biggest, but it's going to be a good sized city. And when we generate our starting position, I'm going to look at the map, and if we don't get a good sized city, I will suicide out and start another one. Occasionally it will dump me into some small little village, and that's not the kind of thing I want for this particular setting. I've got the spawn rate scaling factor, zombie spawn, set to 2.0, so double zombie spawns. So there's going to be a lot of zombies inside the city. Now that's to compensate kind of because I've turned off wander spawns. I can't complete this kind of challenge with wander spawns constantly generating new zombies. So I've dialed up the zombie spawn the zombie scaling factor, and I've also turned up the NPC scaling factor. So we're going to see if we can convince some of the local citizens to join us in our anti-zombie crusade and take care of some of these things. and or use them as meat shields, whichever I feel is most appropriate at the time. So we're going to try to get some NPCs on our side. When you see the character build, I've got a few things selected that are going to hopefully help me with that. I've got wander spawns off, as I mentioned, and we're just going to use the chest hole 32 tile set. That's pretty much it for the description, so let's go ahead and get into the game here. I do have, new game, preset character. I've got the character already created. The police savior is what I'm calling him. The world of Badlanta is where we're going. Alright, and there he is. So, this is the character we are going to play. It is a standard police officer. I didn't take any of the more advanced professions. And then I did take some traits, and the most important ones for the negative side are obviously Flimsy and extremely slow sleep healing. Just those two by themselves cap out my minus 12 maximum for the traits. I am using the multi-pool, so the most restrictive version of creating a character. So the extremely slow sleep healing gives me 8 points, and the Flimsy is 4, so that maxes out just those two negative traits. I took the additional points you start with, plus the ones those gave me, and purchased the rest of these. So 9 strength, 10 dex, 10 intelligence, 9 perception, light step, fleet-footed, self-aware, parkour expert, indefatigable, and night vision. So, because I cannot heal or worth a damn, and I'm flimsy, damage avoidance is going to be critical. I just can't take even small hits are just going to be devastating. For me to try to get rid of, especially with double zombie spawns in the city that we're pretty much trapped in. So I've tried to take things that is going to help me and aid me in getting away from zombies. So the parkour expert, fleet-footed, light step will help me avoid detection, hopefully, and indefatigable gives me more stamina so I can keep running for longer periods of time, basically. So I'm really hopeful that, especially in the early game, that's going to keep me alive as I just outrun, outmaneuver, and jump in and out of houses trying to avoid the zombies. We'll see how well it works. And then for skills, I just took first aid, speaking, handguns, and marksmanship. Handguns and marksmanship came with the policeman. I took a couple of points in first aid and speaking, first aid obvious, and then speaking because I do want to try to get NPCs on my side reliably, and I had a spare point to throw, so there we go. So that's pretty much it. Let's pick a name. What kind of name are we going to get? Travis? Nah. Sparrow? No. Who do we want to be? We'll be Damon Grimes, Rick Grimes' brother. Or cousin, or whoever. So we're going to be Damon Grimes. And we are all set. Do a last check of chat here. Whoops, you guys have been chatting a lot. I had this thing scrolled up. How long until the first brute shows up? You mean the shocker brute? Minute 2. As soon as I step out of the police station, probably. Alright. Oh, we can assume that he was wounded in duty or something. We'll make something up. I just wanted to play with those two traits. I picked the policeman start first and then had to decide what negatives I wanted to take, as I usually do in my playthroughs. So, we'll just pretend he acquired those after joining the force. Alright. So, I think we're all set. Let's see what kind of game world we get. One last check through chat here. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so let's go ahead and say start. Alright. Yeah, 2 zombies in sight. That's going to change real fast. First thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to check this. This is a pretty miraculous starting position. Other than the huge field, it would be nice if there was some forest nearby. Well, the city qualifies as big enough. We miraculously ended up right on the outer edge, which is a really huge benefit, assuming I can outpace anything chasing me. Ideally, there would be something for me to duck into, a forest tree line or a building or something. As soon as I leave the cover of this area, it's going to be basically a foot race. So if there's dogs or anything really fast immediately outside that can follow me out into that field, it could be a bit of a problem. But I think we'll go with this. It's kind of an odd-sized city setting. This is the city of Moral, apparently. Yeah, Moral. So we'll take it. It meets my size requirements. It could go out this way pretty far. Size 10 city can be pretty large, so that's a pretty good start. So we'll see what we can do. Hey there, Dean. Welcome. Yeah, I like the residential neighborhood to the north. I don't see anything really set off on its own. I like that right there, though. Take a look at that. A fire station, a garage, and a house kind of, sort of off on its own. So if I had my pick currently, looking at this map, it's going to be run directly away, break any pursuit, try to outrun everything, use my gun out here in the middle of the field to finish off anything that actually chases me down. Once I've broken contact, work my way north, and then back in, and ideally, temporarily set up in that house. But we've got a daytime start in the middle of a city that's got a huge zombie infestation, so I don't see anything out here, obviously. No forest, no evac shelters, no nothing. So it's going to be a pretty big crapshoot to see if I can get back to the city and actually get into a building without having to fight 30 zombies. So, I'm not sure about this one. I might have to actually... Well, given how far off we are, I mean, look how big an open area there is down here. I'm going to have to think about this. It's going to depend on just how many zombies are out in these streets right here. It's going to be a few, quite a few, because of the double zombie spawn, but we'll kind of see. But yeah, if I could just pick and choose, that would be where I would set up. Try to get into that house, wait for night, and then try to sneak into the fire station and that garage would be a pretty good stop. Oh yeah, working vehicle is a #1 priority. If I can get a working vehicle, we can drive around the city if it's got enough gas and get a better idea of what our options are, as well as use it as our street cleaning device to clear out at least a block or so. Once I can establish a safe foothold with wander spawns turned off, nothing will respawn in that area, so I'll be able to create a safe spot and then just kind of push my way out and just keep clearing and clearing and clearing. So we'll kind of see how it works out. We may have a few restarts as I get chased down and killed, but we'll give it a try. We'll see what's going to happen. Alright, so enough looking at the map. I did take the self-aware trait, so you can see exactly how many hit points I have and my other statuses, so that's good to know. Here's the actual character sheet. I'll leave this up for a second, just in case people missed my earlier intro info. Yeah, I can turn off the nameplates and all the blinking stuff and all that kind of thing. Not too worried about it at this stage, though. Yeah, so there's the character sheet for anybody just joining us. I'm liking the looks of this NPC. Has he got a makeshift machete? It's not showing me every... Yeah, wielding a full machete. Oh, man. Alright, hopefully I can keep this guy... First, I hope I can get him to join me. Then I hope I can keep him alive long enough to get outside the city area, so once he gets killed, I can get that machete off of him. Well, actually, I can grab it as soon as I get him on my side, if it happens. Alright, so let's do that first. Gatsu. Hey there, Gatsu. Uh-oh, Gatsu's an asthmatic. Wonderful. Alright, not a problem. You want to travel with me, don't you, Gatsu? What do we got? 56%. Almost a 50-50 coin flip. Alright, we got to pick it. Ah, man. Damn it. We already failed. That would have been a really big help, especially getting a hold of that machete. Let's see. Well, might as well ask him for something now, so... Want to hand me that machete? That'd be cool of you. It gives me some codeine. Alright, at least it's useful. Alright, not much left I can do with him. If I think I can chance it, I can stick around the area and see if he gets killed by this initial rush of zombies. If I stay in this building... I'm thinking of pulling some zombies in this way, let him chop them up with a machete. If he gets killed, grab it real fast and then rabbit on out of here, because that machete is huge. That would be an awesome thing to start with, if I can get a hold of it. Alright, let's do a little bit of moving around, see just how many zombies show up. As long as I can get to a door, and there is a back door in this place, I can get away pretty easily with my speed. and the different stats and traits I've got. So let's do that. Here's my stuff, by the way. Inventory screen. So we've got a holster with a USP 45. We've got some spare ammo and some earplugs. Other than that, just some pretty basic clothing. So we do have army pants. That helps. We've got 3.0 volume that we can store so that's nice. It's a real machete. That's what surprised me, Murtek. It's a full-on machete, not a makeshift. No thanks. So, I couldn't get him to join me. My next best thing is to use him to chop up some zombies and then hopefully take advantage of the body drop and grab that machete off of him. So, let's turn off safe mode and let's do a little bit of maneuvering. Oh, look at this. We got a vehicle right outside. You got wheels? Got a wheel. An RV. If this thing is a running RV, I'm going to freak. That would be just way, way too much good stuff. Look at that. Security system's down. Got the battery alternator. Oh, man. This is going to be hilarious if we've got this kind of a start. This was random. You guys saw it. I didn't set this up. Alright, there are some zombies out here, and I have nothing to wield except for this gun, which I do not want to be firing off this early. Oh, you're going out the window, are you? Oh, he got grabbed out the window. That's pretty funny. Alright, I think I'm going to stand right here, let him just kill all the local zombies. If he dies, I'll grab the machete and then take off running. First thing I'll do is check that RV. Hey, where are you going, dude? Oh, that's not good news. Now it's getting real. Now I'm thinking I might have to bail out of here. Try to come back for the body. Smash that window just to get it ready. Oh, look at this. There's a spitter nearby and 2 more corrosive zombies. That is not happy making. Or acidic zombies. They're not the upgraded corrosives, but still. There's the spitter. You better take that spitter out first, dude. Now he's boiling his legs off. He's not taking the spitter out. If I step into here, I'm going to get attacked by that guy. But if I don't, as soon as he goes down, he's going to step in. Ah, man. Uh-oh. Now I got a dog on me. Damn it. I'm going to have to leave and try to come back for that thing. So, we're going to get running. Yeah, we're going to go out the back door. Or the front door, I mean. Alright, what do we got? We've got a crash site to our right. Is that thing running? Is that thing making noise? Because it's running? I thought there were zombies moving around over here, but I think that thing's actually running. Let's find out. That's pretty huge. 1% gasoline. No seat, no seatbelt. I can't actually do it. Alright, can't drive it. Without a seat or a seatbelt, it's not drivable. Damn it! Got a tiny bit of clean water. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to take advantage of that. And take a look. Nothing but empty fields out this way, but I've already got, what, 5, 7, 10, 11 zombies directly between me and going out that direction. Oh, that's funny. Alright, looks like he's gotten most of the attention. He got the spitter down, and he's not dead yet. I mean, he can lose all of his feet and legs, and he won't die. So, being in the acid pool can only hurt him so much. It'll take him quite a while to die. But he's got 2 more zombies, 2 more acid zombies to kill. Sure would be nice if he'd clean that mess up a bit for me. Alright, what are we going to do here? Step down to here first. I'm thinking of running this way so I can check what's over here. Maybe that garage is empty enough. All I need to do is break initial contact. That's the #1 problem. That's heading towards the city center, usually where the nameplate nameplate is towards the city center, and it's usually a really heavily dense population of zombies, so I'm worried about moving anywhere near that. Nothing out here is going to... Oops, that's a problem. Smoker zombie. Those guys are pretty quick, and I don't have a melee weapon. Gun's not really going to do it. Tactical helmet, an antenna, some signal flares, some armor pieces. Ooh, MBR vest with ceramic plates. There's some good stuff sitting right there. Smoke rocket. Yeah, I would love the winter jacket, the tac helmet, the MBR vest. But clambering through the wreckage for some of it would be a problem while I'm being chased by all this. Theoretically, I could move around the wreckage, force the smoke zombie to run through it, and he'd chop his legs up real good, moving through that stuff. It is a possibility. We'll see just how much my maneuverability helps me. The parkour is not going to help a whole bunch out there, but what to do, what to do. This is by far the trickiest part, these first few minutes. I don't think moving in towards the city is going to be a good thing. Other than the smoke zombie, nothing out this direction is super speedy, so I will be able to lose all this stuff before my stamina runs out. And I think I can get the... If I do it immediately, I think I can get the wreckage between me and the smoke zombie. That'll mean giving up on moving south. I think I have to. I need to break contact and then come back at a little better time. Here's the other problem, though. Minus 41 degrees on my head and mouth. That will quickly become an issue. Good thing I've got some codeine. Alternatively, I could jump back into the police station and go out the north door. There's a rear door that I could jump out. I just don't have any idea what's over there, what's on this side. This street could be infested with a lot more zombies. There's not going to be much opportunity to pick anything up on the way. It'll just be office corridors. But it would drag these guys down. I'm thinking of possibly doing a loop around the vehicle. The stuff over here is concentrating on him, so I might be able to pull this whole group down this way, loop the vehicle, then go out. Well, fire station looks good, but you got to realize how many zombies are going to be in the area, and I can't fight anything right now. I've got to, at all costs, avoid taking any damage with my horrible chance of healing and my very, very low starting hit points. Fire station I'm not going to be able to get into during broad daylight. Yeah, there's just no way that's going to happen. And it's going to make a ton of noise when I try to ratchet open the interior door to get into the main fire bay. And that's where the zombie firefighters are going to hang out. It's kind of a bit of an issue because running out into the middle of an empty field is just tricky business. Cold's going to get to me really quick. It's not going to improve my living situation. It's just going to basically give me a reset chance to approach a city from another direction. There's no guarantee I'm not going to run into 30 zombies everywhere with the high zombie spawn I have this set on. Oh, I'm just really, really hoping I can arrange this situation where he's currently distracting anything on this side. So I'm thinking of trying to pull this group down this way a bit, then looping back up and through the the police station again. With my movement advantages and using the vehicles and the buildings, I've actually got a pretty long time that I could dodge and move around. I think I am going to go south just far enough down to right here, just so I can see this direction. And then I'll make a decision there. I'm either going to go straight out to the east, or I'm going to go to that garage, or I'm going to loop around the vehicle and then come back up and try to pull these guys down a bit. So let's do that. Let's keep moving. I'm actually going to switch to walk mode. Alright, so that clarifies a few things for us. Got another vehicle occupied. It's got a security system, so I wouldn't likely get it running. Doesn't look too bad otherwise. Alright, what else we got down this way? Actually, relatively surprisingly clear. And we're just out of sight of that garage. It's just beyond our visual range currently. So I think maybe I will start working my way down that way. The last ditch I can always curl back out into the field. So, yep, those zombies are coming at me. I need to run. I need to get a couple spaces ahead of that grabber. Alright, switch back to walk mode. I did not modify the zombie speed settings in this one, so they're at the same 1.0 standard. This guy is just really fast, which is the big advantage I was hoping to have. Now what I'm looking for is that guy. That's the guy I'm actually worried about. Everybody else I can outpace pretty easily. Those guys are fast, and the smoke is obviously an issue on its own. And I don't have a melee weapon to really deal with him. Trying to shoot this guy in the thick black smoke is pretty much a no-go. Uh-oh, look, he's dead. He is down. He's got a Kevlar vest as well? Oh, man. Now I have to try to get back up there. Oh, how to arrange this loop-de-loop. I would hope by the time I got back up there, the acid would have dissipated. I could grab the stuff off of him, then jump into the window, and then run through the building out that back entrance. And then work my way over to the now clear helicopter site. To be able to start with Kevlar vest, bike helmet, machete, and everything else. So if I can manage it, it's going to be pretty important. Alright. Yeah, I also don't want to leave my parkour abilities behind, so staying in the city area with the rough terrain and such is going to be pretty important. I think I need to play tag with these guys. I need to stay in this area. Like I said, none of this worries me. That is the only thing that worries me, that smoker zombie. He's quick enough to cause me some problems. If it wasn't for him, this would be a lot easier of a decision. His positioning just worries me. I may have to drag him out and then circle back. I'm just worried. How to do this. Let's... I think I need to hydrate the brain. Overheating trying to figure this one out. All right. I think I'm going to do it. I'm turning back north. I'm going to run right into this crowd. The only ones I'm going to try to avoid is the grabbers. I've got to stay a few spaces away from those. Other than that, though, I'm just going to charge straight north, see if I can manage to grab a couple of items and dive into that window before that smoker zombie shows up. I just don't think I have a stamina enough to lead them out this direction and then circle back. And my best chance of losing the smoker is in the building and such. Got my whistle. Oh, I plan to use the car as a block. But like I said, the only zombie I care about is the smoker. Everything else is irrelevant. It's just hard to gauge how much stamina I have and where he and I are going to meet. Because I want to go that way. He's basically going to start curving and following me as I move north, and we're going to meet. He's quick enough. He'll probably meet me right around here, which is my worry. I've got to get enough space that I've got time to grab a couple of items and then get into that window area. Yeah, Salty, that's the other thought, is try to use that helicopter site as a good way of killing some zombies, but again, the positioning is just a little bad. Alternatively, I could keep moving directly away towards that garage, pull these guys down even further and away, and then try to loop my way back up. Let's do this. Let's walk. I'm going to walk directly away from these guys. Drag these guys down, pull that smoker zombie further away, and I'll kind of try to curl around, and I'll see just how much I can stay ahead of that smoke zombie with occasional sprints. Because the more of these guys I can pull away, basically I want the smoke zombie to be next to me when I activate my sprint and then take off back towards the police station. I can't drive the car. I'm not sure which car you guys are referring to, but the RV doesn't have a seat. You can't drive a car that doesn't have a seat. And the other vehicle has a security system, so I can't carjack it without tools. So there is no car available to me in this situation other than to use them as a in-place blocking device. So those aren't options. Security system, can't break into it. No gas and no seat, can't drive it. Oh look, we got another smoker over that direction. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk this direction. That's going to pull the smoker zombie towards me. When he gets a few spaces away, I'm going to activate my turbo and then sprint and try to dodge my way back to get to that. As long as I can get there with some stamina left, grab those items, and then get into this building, then I'll curl back around and hopefully grab whatever I can over here. Leaving those items in the vicinity, those are just really, really crucial items to get early. And it doesn't help me just to run out into the middle of a field. So, yep, that's the plan. We're just going to pray that I'm going to have enough juice to outrun that smoker zombie when he finally gets up close to me. And it's not going to take him very long. I'll have to make a decision then. So, this is pretty much going to make or break this first attempt. So here we go. We are in walk mode, shown by the W right there. Standard 100 speed. Good focus. Not really anything I can do to adjust things, so let's just start walking. All of these other zombies are going to keep pace with me. It's only the smoker, really, that's going to make a bunch of ground on me as I'm walking. I'm liking the looks of the crowd. Keep going. My stamina is max, so I'm just looking for an opportunity. Let's start curling to the north a bit here. Now I'm thinking using the helicopter site's going to be the better solution. Pull these guys into the wreckage, and then as soon as that smoker zombie hits the wreckage at the right angle, sprint back over to the... well, we'll see. He's catching up to me, so I can't keep ahead of him just by... well, maybe I can. How far is that guy? Smoker zombie is 12 spaces. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy crap. Alright, never mind. Problem solved. This guy's fast enough to walk away from a smoker zombie. That actually shocks me. Alright, this guy's got a little better thing going on than not. We're going to pull this entire group up into that debris field for the helicopter. My only danger now is attracting more things in front of me that I would have a problem dealing with. Yep, like that. That's not what I'm looking forward to. Damn it. That's a problem. I think the plan is the same. I'm going to keep going up this way, try to attract the shocker, and then I'm going to walk out this way and up north and see how much of this I can pull into the debris field. Ideally, the shocker hits the debris and the smoker hits the debris and hurts themselves enough. They're not large hit point zombies, so it's possible, but it's going to be a bit tricky. So let's see what happens, though. Oh, he's definitely... As long as I maintain directly away, he doesn't catch up. As soon as I give him the diagonal, he closes the distance a bit. Or not. Guess he is still 12. It's just kind of misleading. Now the problem is that the shock zombie has not come running, and now there's another shock zombie. Oh, no, that one's not. Alright, so another grabber. I was really hoping this guy would have spotted me and come running. Yeah, he hasn't spotted me yet. He's going to be right in the way of my path I was hoping to take. We may be doing a lot of figure-8 skating out here in the forest, or in the fields. I'm going to switch to run mode for a short bit. I need to get out ahead of him just enough to force him into... Alright. Back to walk mode. There you go, zombie. Cut yourself up on the debris. Good, zombie. So how's he looking? He's already slightly injured. Once he's in the middle of it, that's where I have to make my decision, but take a look what's on the north side of that door. Those are the doors I talked about popping out earlier. Shock zombie hasn't spotted me yet. The current plan, given this arrangement, is to let the smoker zombie get deep into the middle of the field, then I'm going to run back south. Detour right past those guys, curl over, and then come back north and try to get into this thing. As long as I can get a 20-30 space lead on the smoke zombie, I'll be good to go. So, let's just advance time. Come right up the middle, please. There you go, good zombie. Still haven't attracted the main group to the west there. Alright, of course, I've got a grabber hanging out here. Bastard grabber. Grab that, wear it, start running. I gotta loop around the grabber. More grabbers coming. Can I make it through here before they close the gap? I'm gonna hope I get it. Yep. Alright. Smoker's stuck up in the wreckage still. He's right in the center, so he's tearing himself up. He's heavily injured. He may kill himself before he gets out of there. That was my ideal solution. Now, I just have a few of them to deal with. So let's get back to walk mode. Conserve my stamina. Stay south far enough that the shocker doesn't come down. Yet more grabbers coming. Ah, damn it! Goddamn shocker! Alright. That's pretty annoying. Now he spots me. Urgh! He is in a bad position for this. Yeah, Salty, this is good stuff. This is tactical stuff here. It's really hard to get across to newer players what kind of things are possible once you're familiar with a little more familiar with the game and anticipating how things move and the movement speeds and so on. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of backing out again, working my way back up here, pulling the shocker zombie over. The Smoker zombie's severely injured. I really wish he would manage to kill himself before he got out of there, because he's going to be a bit problematic in his positioning. But I'm still almost full stamina. I think I'm going to have to do one more group loop up into the debris field. Hey there, Tyler. Yeah, the Drunk Master, he got pretty crazy pretty fast. Starting with the Zui Quan fighting style is kind of easy mode, so I always try to ramp up the difficulty in other ways, so that's why that guy was illiterate. Which made for a lot of interesting happenings. Alright, I have no good way of dealing with this guy. Technically, I could take the shocks and shoot him, but for anybody that's joined recently, here's why I'm so hesitant to get hit. I've got the trait Self-Aware, lets you guys see exactly how many hit points I have. I've got 25% less than normal because of the Flimsy trait, so I'm way low on starting hit points, and I don't heal very well at all. So extremely slow sleep healing means that I only get 10% of the healing value from sleeping that I would normally get. So if this guy takes damage, he keeps that damage for a good long time, and he's starting at a lot less health than a normal character would. So it is super important that I don't even get nickel and dimed by little zombies. So that's why I'm trying to be doing damage avoidance here as much as possible. Use my movement speed to my advantage, and the terrain and the environment to my advantage as much as possible. And there's only two that I'm really worried about out here. Shock or Smoke Zombie, who's severely injured now that he's had his adventure into the wreckage, and that Shock Zombie. I can't go north and wend through. He'll come across and shock me too quickly. I've got to stay about 15 to 20 spaces away from that guy. So I'm going to have to pull back around. Just not going to be cool, because the angles are going to suck for where that Smoke Zombie is now, unless he kills himself in the last wreckage or two. If I had any faith that I would kill that shocker in one shot, I might be willing to take the shock. But it's going to be so debilitating, not just the hit point loss, but the pain factor is going to slow me down. Yep, screw it. I'm gonna go back out to the east. Alright, a little tiny burst of run speed here. Let's make sure I stay at least 3 spaces away from those guys. Back to walk mode. Come on, shocker, or Smoke Zombie. Damn it, he didn't manage to kill himself. He's out of the debris field. Alright, how to cut this angle. What I'm watching, if anybody doesn't know, I'm really carefully monitoring my stamina bar and whether I'm walking and running. So learning how to use those effectively is super important for long-term survival in the Cataclysm. And the smoke zombie doesn't do much damage himself. It's just the smoke effects. So as long as I can stay out ahead of him, I'm not too worried about him. Now that I know I'm faster than he is. So I'm still in walk mode. So we've managed to curl around. I just need to now get just out ahead enough of the shock zombie that I pull him and the smoker into the debris field. So I'm going to switch back to run mode. I've got to maintain a certain distance. If he shocks me, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. And the diagonals can be pretty misleading, so I need to get curled back around and force him up into the debris. I think we've got it. Alright, slow down. Now I just need to dance around this last grabber right here. What else is over here? I'm not going to be excited to be chased down by a feral hunter. That's going to be a problem. Damn it! Every time I make my loop, this happens. Something new shows up that's going to be a problem. Arrgh. First it was the shocker, now it's a feral hunter. That thing can put a lot of hurt on me. Alright, let's take a look at a few things here. Super happy we got the MBR vest really quickly put on. The handgun mods? It's holstered. I don't want to take the action points to pull it out and look at it at the moment. How to do this? I've got to go to the west a bit to curl that smoke zombie into the debris field. I've got to maintain enough distance. I don't know, I'm starting to think it might be better just to run to the east, pull this whole group off into the field, then put on a burst of speed and lose them. The confines are too tight for me to try to keep dancing around all these other ads that keep showing up. How to do this? I really, really wish that smoke zombie had managed to get himself killed. That feral hunter spots me. He can. I'm pretty sure he is fast enough to chase me down. I think I'm gonna move just a little further over. Afraid that feral hunter doesn't. I can't quite get them both in there. The angle's just not quite gonna work. Kill yourself. I just couldn't quite get him into the field far enough to make him walk a long distance out of there. Arrgh. Alright, I gotta stay away from the grabber. Damn it. See? Didn't quite die. Nearly dead! So close! Oh. Alright, I gotta loop one more time. Can't believe I got him that close. At least the shock zombie's gonna have to come through the entire thing, so let's now loop south. Oop, shock zombie made it out already? That happened a little faster than I thought it would. Ah! Damn it! We got tagged! Like I said, the diagonals are misleading. Piece of crap. That lowered my speed slightly, which could be enough to be deadly. Leave me alone, child zombie. Oh, come on! Like I said, I hate the frickin' diagonals with shock zombies. And our speed has dropped even further. Now we are getting close to being screwed. This is my final attempt to get to this place. I need to use the RV. For cover, and of course there's a kid zombie sitting right on top of my stuff. Arrgh! Or crawling zombie. Let's see how to do this. I know there's a feral hunter on the other side. I think what we're going to do first is take a codeine. Let a few turns go by, just sitting in place. I'm going to take my chances with the kid here. Alright, what do we got? I want the lighter, the dust mask. Oh, I want so much stuff! Alright, first things first, give me the damn machete. Got the machete. Not going to wield it quite yet. How much space do I have? 4? Not much else I'm going to be able to grab. I want the lighter. I really want that Kevlar vest, but I'm going to have to put it on, which is going to take time. Ugh, so much stuff. Only he had a backpack. Oh, it's not over yet. Not even close. I still haven't broken contact. I'm still playing tag with dangerous things. What's critical? What's critical? The lighter's critical. Dust mask is optional. Really want that Kevlar, but I'm gonna have to throw it on. I can grab the gloves. Do I take the chance of trying to put that thing on? Actually, I can grab the Kevlar and scoot. I can just hold it in my hands while I run away until I get a little bit more room or clearance. I think I'm going to call it good right there. I'm going to grab the Kevlar. I'm going to wield it. Alright, that's all I'm going to grab for the moment. So now I have more choices to make. Originally my plan was to duck into the building, go out the back door, but I know there's a feral hunter up there, and he's fast enough to cause me problems. Currently I'm in the blind spot. There's the smoke zombie, so he's got me spotted. He will curl around. The shock zombie's not far off. He's right around this area too. Now that I've got a melee weapon, a really good one, the machete, and some really good armor, the big danger is just my really low hit points. Can do without. It's technically, if I grab the dust mask, get it far enough ahead, I can take the smoke zombie out a little easier. What have I got for a hat currently? Nothing. Alright, they got a few spaces closer, but I got the hat on. Alright, I'm worried I'm going to step out and be in range of that damn shock zombie again. I can't afford to engage anything. If I start fighting, I'll just get dogpiled. So now we're back to the original question. How do we break contact the best? I think it's going southeast. I think I'm going to head towards that garage and then try to peel out this way. And just pray I have enough stamina to outrun the shock zombie, because if I don't, and he catches up to me, it's going to be ugly. Yeah. So, actually, what else is in the area? Ooh, a mossberg. Arg. Not good positioning. It's one space over. It's gonna be... And what are the chances it's actually got ammo? Alright, let's risk it. Nope, no ammo. Damn it. Alright, gotta run. There's the shock zombie. Shock's right about there, so I'm critically close to getting another shock. Oh, let the smoke obscure him enough to give me an out. Alright, I'm gonna go... Alright, what am I getting closer to down here? Another smoke zombie. I don't need another one of those coming. Alright. Zombie dog. Now it's just run time. Not really much strategy here. It's the only question now is, do I break contact before I run out of stamina? I just don't want anything to be out in front of me, and other than that, I'm just going to keep running until I break contact, or I die. Two stamina. Keep running. Still got crap chasing me. Stamina has just about bottomed out. Breath gives out. Alright, let's stand in place for a little bit, see if anything is still coming. I think we might have gotten out. Alright, while we wait, let's do some things. Let's wield that Kevlar vest, give us some crazy torso encumbrance. Let's wield the machete. Okay, look at that. We did take some hits, took about 10 hit points of damage to all of our hit point locations. Otherwise, we came out of it okay. Our speed is still low. That's because we're chilly. And the glare. We can deal with that. I'm not happy that my speed is down. That's what's saving us currently. Just going to stand in place until we get our stamina back. Okay, we broke contact successfully. We didn't get everything we wanted out of the helicopter crash site, but I got, I think, the most important thing. Alright guys, I'll check my handgun. So, there we go. Got the integrated match trigger and the suppressor. So improved accuracy and reduced noise. You can see it up here also in blue, match trigger and the suppressor. So we've got what, 30 rounds? Yeah, we've got 30 rounds total. 12 in the gun loaded and 18 spare. So, pretty good weapon. I'll be happy to use it in appropriate situations, but that was not an appropriate situation unless I really couldn't outrun things. Super happy we made it out of there. So by doing all that running around in circles, we managed to grab what? We got the Kevlar vest, the bike helmet, the MBR vest, the cargo pants, the dust mask, the leather gloves, and the machete. And the lighter. That's awesome. For the cost of 10 hit points. Well worth the trade. But, I mean, that was a huge percentage of our total hit points that's going to be hard for me to get back again. Okay, so now that we've got that accomplished, I think the plan is the same. Let's check these local buildings here. Pharmacy, of course. Furniture store. I'm tempted to kind of roll south a bit. But it looks like the residential's up north, and that's really where I need to get to right now. All the critical stuff I need super early are going to be most easily gotten up in the residential neighborhoods. Problem is, I don't... it's trying to stick around out in the middle of a field until nightfall is going to be a rough go. We're going to get really cold. Going to ratchet our pain up and slow me down quite a bit as that keeps accumulating. I don't really think I have a choice. I really do need to just keep going up north and see what we can do. We've got a big strung out line of zombies from here to here, so I need to avoid walking back into that. So it's going to be probably head out this way and then try to curl our way back in, see if we can kind of get a peek at how that garage and fire station look. There's really... that's the only thing I don't like about this map. I was really happy to be on the outer edge of the city. That made the initial escape easier. And we got pretty lucky with some of what the NPC had and some of the local stuff, but now it's rough. All this empty space with no forest to go into, no evac shelters or anything else is going to be a bit tough. Let's start walking though. How much space do I have now? I'm at 3.6 out of 4, huh? Let's grab a rock anyway. Now I'm going to get attacked by a herd of chipmunks and taken down. For anybody that's just joined in the last little bit, we've been up for about an hour, and here's the character sheet again. If you don't know, in chat you can use the exclamation point commands to get information. Exclamation point challenge to see what this playthrough is all about. Exclamation settings to see what world settings I'm using. And exclamation mod list to see what mods I've got running. Not running anything too extreme on the mod list, so it's a pretty vanilla game for the most part. The big challenge, though, is we are attempting to completely clear this city of zombie presence. Now, that does not include other levels, meaning the basements and things like that. I'm not going to go in and search every single house for a basement and try to clear them. But I want to clear the entire city streets of this town. That is our stated goal and purpose of this theme challenge. And as always, I try to up the danger level and difficulty level, because I've played a bit of Cataclysm. And to do that, two things mainly have occurred. I have got the world setting with a 2.0 scaling factor for how many zombies are out there. I've turned off wander spawns so that it's possible to clear the city. So there's no wander spawns that I have to worry about. So once I clear an area, it stays cleared. So as soon as I can get even a little tiny foothold of an area cleared, a couple of blocks, let's say, I'll have a safe zone from which I don't have to worry about anything attacking me again. And then I can just kind of push out and try to keep clearing and keep clearing. And we're just trying to regain control of the city of Moral from the zombie menace. And I'm going to be recruiting as many NPCs as I can as we go. I've got a few traits that are going to hopefully help me in that regard. We failed our first NPC check, but hopefully more pop up. But that is the goal. We're going to stick pretty close to this city. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of world wandering. We may drive around a bit if we have a need to find a lab or something, but we're always going to be coming really quickly back to this city to get it cleared. That's going to be pretty much my main focus. Alright, so we're really early in this game. We've just made our escape from the police station and did a lot of dancing around in and out of zombie hordes and managed to get out with just a few taps from a shock zombie. God damn, I hate shock zombies. But things are looking better. So we've got a good set of... Whoa! Is that a grabber zombie down there? That is a grabber zombie. You got eyes on me, grabber zombie? You do not. He's just a wandering random grabber zombie. Alright, there's the chipmunks again. So now what I'm doing is I'm rolling to the north, attempting to get up to this area. I'm going to hope to make this my starting home area. Maybe get into that house. We've got a garage and a fire station nearby, both of which could have some really useful stuff. But early game, we need houses. I need cooking supplies, raw materials to get a few things crafted up, like a balaclava and things like that, to offset the cold factor, and hopefully some food and water. So that's really where I need to be. Then we'll make specialized raids down into town for other things as opportunity allows. But step 1, break initial contact with the enemy, successful. Step 2, actually find and get into a cleared area is going to be really tough because of the doubled zombie spawns. They're just going to be zombies everywhere. Ideally, if I could get into a vehicle, find a working vehicle, and just run over all the zombies in a 2-block radius, that would be wonderful. Problem is the road setup. Had I gone south to this road and just followed the road, hoping to find a working vehicle, that would have been a viable choice. Trying to get one from the city is a no-go. There's just going to be too many zombies. No chance, really. Without putting myself in really big amount of danger of trying to get a vehicle started and driven out of the city. But getting one from one of these side roads is a possibility, but I need to satisfy my food, thirst, and temperature problems, which is most likely done through a residence. So we're just going to keep kind of Staying right along the edge of the city, just so I can see what's going on, but not... Did I attack? God damn it, I attracted that zombie. Let's put the gun away. I definitely don't want to be activating that on accident. Get the machete out again. I need to pick up another couple of rocks, just to soften them up a bit. Can I get that rock before I attract anything else? Alright, still just the one. I'm going to let him chase me for a little bit. Not too worried about him. Another option I have, which I may take advantage of, a bunch of zombies just popped onto my screen, is to use my movement, which, like I said, is getting slower and slower because of these effects. I'm down to 91 speed now, which is, this is basically how many points of action I have available, so I'm down 10%. Essentially, I'm 10% slower than I was earlier, so that's a very bad thing. Speed is the entire thing that keeps this guy alive, and the more that falls, the bigger the problem I'm going to have. So, chilly hands, don't I have the gloves? Man. Oh, not wearing my gloves. Stupid Vorm. What am I thinking? Oh, I'm not wearing the cargo pants either. Alright, what are you guys doing? You guys should be yelling at me. Alright. Nothing else is going to help. I could light a bush on fire and warm up that way as well. So we've got a few options. What I was about to say is I could take advantage of my speed, move into an area, let's say up where this house is, kind of walk around this street, try to grab whatever zombies in the area, run them out into a field, and then loop back and try to clear an area that way, at least initially. That's one option. Depends on the kind of mix of zombies I encounter, though. Obviously, I'm not real enthused about shock zombies, smoke zombies, feral hunters. Those are all problems. But if it's just standard zombies, bloated zombies, that kind of stuff, I could just Pied Piper this stuff out of the area. Fighting is not the goal yet, till I get some other things taken care of. So, where's Mr. Bear? Hello, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear has seen me and is ignoring me. I would really like Mr. Bear to continue to ignore me. There's also a moose in the area. Got a bear and moose wandering around out here. Oh, I want to see a bear-moose showdown. Because at least one of them will lose, and that'll give me a lot of meat. Huh. Kind of tempted to just kind of skip around out here and watch to see if this bear and this moose go to town on each other. Gonna have to deal with this zombie, though. It's gonna interrupt my bear-moose watching. Bear and a moose are just gonna cohabitate. Alright, let's keep moving. I definitely don't want to get into a fight with a bear or a moose at this point. I'm kind of tiptoeing into the west a bit, just so I can get eyes on my map at least to what's over here. SWAT truck. It's got wheels. Oh, it's got a wheel. I can't see the other side. Nope, it's only got one wheel. It's got stuff in the compartments, though. Let me make a note of that one. Okay, so this building here is the garage. There's the front entrance, and I'm actually liking this setup because there's going to be a back door right here. So if I can slide over without attracting anything, then scoot right along this back wall. I don't know what's up here yet, but if it's clear enough, I might be able to scoot down and then slip into this garage. There's going to be a bunch of clothes in the lockers in the garage. I've already got a pretty good set, but there might be something in there I can use. And it'll give me some raw materials. I'd have to be kind of quiet because of all the zombies in the area, but let's see if we can manage to do this. Oh, zombie's going to go play with Mr. Bear. Not a good idea, Mr. Zombie. Alright, let's watch the bear cremate the zombie here. There's the bear on zombie action right there. I'm putting my money on Mr. Bear. Bear hits the zombie, hits the zombie, hits the zombie, and zombie's dead. Bear is lightly injured. Zombie leaving it. Ooh, a Remington 870. Now go away, Mr. Bear. There you go. Go run. Gotta love the, uh-oh, crap. I got some more stuff coming. I'm heading towards the moose as well. How to do this? Oh, we do have bear on moose action. Apparently bear got angry. Now I'm hesitant to go down and get that shotgun. I think this fight's going to be over before I get down there. Oh, heavily injured, moderately injured. This might be worth me pulling a gun out. I think I'm going to go that way and pull the gun out. Alright, moose is down. Whoa, 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 no bear. Alright, now we've got to play angles. Alright, Mr. Bear. Heavily injured. Tough zombie. Standard zombie. We're just going to keep pulling to the north and let those guys meet. Come on, change direction. Start running. There you go. Good, Mr. Bear. So far, I'm liking the looks of what's over here. If they'll just be good enough to leave this area clear enough that I can scoot right along this wall and then hop into the garage, that'll be awesome. I'd be willing to just possibly sit in here and wait for nightfall. We've got cars nearby. This is a residence. We'll be in a garage. We've got the fire station right next door, so this would be awesome if we can sneak in here. Ideally, if I can get out here and get some loot from these dead zombies, like that shotgun, plus we've got a moose we can butcher, and I'm willing to pull that bear away and shoot at him with my gun to finish him off. So, I think we are going to head due east, try to get some range between us and any other zombies. Alright, come get me, Mr. Bear. I'm ready for you. Oh, don't be shy now. There you go. Come get me. Let's step out into this field and have a discussion. Where'd the moose body go? That's the moose down there? Oh, no, that's the other zombie with the Remington. So the moose is even further south than that. Alright, so let's zoom this in. We're not going to go machete the moose or the bear, so... Alright, we've got the USP out. Let's wait right here for him, I think. How far away are we? I think we'll be okay with the silencer. Alright, come get some, bear. I want you right on that bush. Let's start aiming right now. Step onto the bush, Mr. Bear. There you go. Oh, he's going to go around the bush. You're too smart for me, Mr. Bear. Alright, there we go. 85% headshot. 53 damage. Bear's down. Okay, and that's how you use wild animals as a weapon in the Cataclysm. I don't think I could have choreographed that. I'm going to have to pull this one apart and use that little segment there for a Cataclysm Quick Tips episode. Alright, we're gonna machete chop a bear. Look at all that. I can't possibly use all this stuff before it's gonna go bad. Alright, I want to leave the food here for the moment. Let's make a note. Bear and moose. We'll come back to deal with that stuff at another time. Alright, there's the moose down there. Damn it! Another one with no ammo. What is it with you guys and carrying shotguns with no ammo? Don't use up all your ammo before you get bit by a zombie. Alright, what do you other guys have? Forgot to check how much noise my shot made. Alright, another zombie coming at me. Oh, 40 caliber Smith & Wesson JHP. Huh. Alright. What's my encumbrance like now? 20, ooh, 30 on my legs. Yeah. Slowing me down. Filthy briefcase. Alright, let's put the gun away. Get the machete back out. And let's meet this zombie right here. Actually, let's throw some rocks at him. Oh! Alright, who had money on when the first Shocker Brute would show up? Shocker Brute. So, we're 1 hour, 20 minutes in, we've got our first Shocker Brute sighting. He's down in that building to my southwest. That's him right there. Alright. Moderately injured already. Let's, my stamina's low. Lock mode. Come on. Okay. God, this machete is going to be a lifesaver, literally. Don't care about any of that. So we got everything done there. Let's get my rocks back. Okay. Same plan. I'm going to move up to the garage first, scope the area out. I just don't have the carrying capacity for all that meat. I guess I've got 5 space. I can carry some. Do want to grab the shotgun. Hey there, Jerry. Welcome back. I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of this bear material. Let's grab 10 chunks of meat. We can. I think that's all I'm gonna grab for the moment. It's gonna be unfortunate that we're gonna lose most of that stuff. Alright, pack of coyotes, you don't want none of this. Let me very quietly get into this garage, please. Get out of my way, coyote! God damn, coyote! You punk. So we got nipped by a coyote. Now the rest of his pack's gonna come down. Alright, what do we got? Screwdriver, very, very important. Love to have the screwdriver. I did not pick up that hammer that we saw earlier. And we got a zombie in front of us, so he's definitely going to see us before we get around that corner. Yeah, he's already spotted us. The coyotes are probably going to come. I'd really like to get into that garage area and then kind of reassess from that point. I think I'm just going to have to pull the zombie and hope he's the only one that shows up. I'm getting lucky on how the line of sight is blocking there. Ah, damn it, that boomer stepped around and he's going to make noise when he explodes. Urgh. How to deal with this? I'm tempted to pull back around, drag these guys with me, deal with them a little further away, and then come back again. I don't want to attract a bunch of attention right here to where I'm hoping to set up for a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I got more coyotes coming. I'm faster than these guys. I'm going to wait here. Let them play with the coyote. Or 4. Arg. Do not want to fight in this kind of an environment. Tempted to go north around that zombie, let the coyote pack deal with these things, and then kill whatever's remaining. Alright, we picked up another one up there. Whoops, alright, they dealt with him pretty quickly. Maybe I just move past these guys. Thank you for the bile. Do that. Now let's let the coyotes deal with the problem. And the coyotes won't open the door. As long as the coyotes win those fights, I'm now perfectly safe. Oh. Ah, damn it. I think that noise is somebody beating on the vehicle. Yeah, can't close the windows. Let's move down into the darkness here. What do we got? We have a portable generator! I can't believe we got a generator here. Alright, those are pretty rare. We got a portable generator sitting right here, and it's even got a little bit of gas in there for us. Well, that's awesome. Don't care about this car alternator. And whoa, hello you guys. That's not good news. That's more than I expected to see up that way. Now they can't see me, so I'm hiding in the dark here. So we've got a shade line right here. So I'm in the dark enough that they can't actually spot me. So if they may kill the coyote, it's almost dead. And then it's going to kind of depend on where they start wandering to. It's not even noon yet. Hey there, Trueheart. Command you're looking for is uptime. No, it's not a caps problem. It's a wrong command problem. Alright, what to do next? So, I've got one... I've got one can of orange soda and some chunks of meat. I do have the ability to light fire. I could break some things apart and try to get some basic crafting done, but my choices are pretty limited in here. I'm going to let a little bit of time pass. Kind of watch that fight going on up there. Alright, coyote's dead. No, you don't see me, zombies. Nope, you don't see me. You just keep doing your random wandering. Don't break through the window. Don't break the window. Go on, wander off. Can't do much with you guys sitting right here. So I'll just go hide over here by the generator for a bit. Alright, we have the thirst. I've got lots of meat around. We've got a bear, we've got a moose, and we've got, what, 5 coyotes? If only I had a way of cooking them and a safe place to do so. We know we're pretty effective with that gun. We had a like 85% headshot chance against the bear. Now that's a big target, and he was pretty close, so that was pretty much optimal conditions, but still. We could do a fair amount of clearance with our gun, but we're going to quickly run out of ammo for it. So I got to save it for real emergencies. We had that 40 cal we find wasn't 45. What to do, what to do. I don't want to make noise smashing things apart. I can't see anything. Oh, nope, there he is. Right there. He's still being pesky. Wander somewhere, stupid zombie. Actually, I don't much care if he detects me. Let's do this. What do we got out here? Ooh, what do we got? There's the screwdriver. Oh, just multivitamins, darn it. It's not a good thing that I can see an acidic zombie, though. And he can see me. So, he spotted me. We had just that tiny sliver of sight range, and he spotted me. Damn it! I want my screwdriver. Screwdriver's pretty much the only other thing in here. Let's make a note that it does have a generator, though. That's going to be really important a little bit later. Otherwise, I don't care about most of this stuff. I can easily outrun all these guys. Let's take a multivitamin. A lot of firemen in the fire station. Swimmer zombie. Temperature is still going to be a problem. But look at this. I don't see any zombies over here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicle opportunities. I think it's time to move that direction. So here's where we're at on the map. We're pretty much up to the point where I was hoping to get to. That house is the one I was aiming for, and it looks clear as zombies right around this area. I've just got these few with me here. So I'm thinking of pulling these guys out, dealing with them out here, then kind of rolling back around, and I'll just keep doing that. Keep kind of trying to pull things out in controlled fashions where I can have the advantage. And we got some even more outskirts housing up here. Ooh, a park. Park's not good. Park I didn't want to see. VFW Hall. No grocery stores. There's one. There's a couple of them, but they're deeper in. Could also do just a run through. Run into the house, run through it, grabbing things, and then out the other side if I need to. Alright, so nothing too dangerous out here. These guys are pretty slow. I'm not too worried about them. We're definitely going to check the vehicles. No wheel, no wheel. So this can't drive. That one has some wheels. Check what else we can see. Got the battery and alternator in good condition. Engine's red and shows faulty. It's going to depend on what kind of fault and whether it has the seat and such. So that one's still a maybe. This one's a no. And that one I can't quite see enough of. But it's also looking like a no. So I'm not looking like I'm going to get a vehicle from this immediate area. What is up with this place? There's a minefield in the building. That's interesting. I don't see that happen very often. So this is minefield. And of course, antibiotics. How hilarious is that? Okay, Cataclysm. Antibiotics sitting on the ground for anybody to come get. You just got to tiptoe into a minefield to go grab them. And there's also a basement right there. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I could get in through the window there and pop into the basement. This guy's got 9 perception. Not bad, as long as I tiptoe and take plenty of time to let time pass, but given where I'm at, and it's a city environment that hasn't been cleared yet, that may or may not be available. But several things I'm interested in. The antibiotics, of course, but also, like I said, there's a bathroom right here that I can get into outside of the minefield to get into that basement. That's hugely important. So let's make a note of that. So it's going to be this house here, basement, this spot here, minefield. Those are two really, really important things. So the very least, that is going to be my bolt hole. I will run for that basement if I absolutely have to. So, a little easier said than done, Tyler, with this kind of configuration. We'll get to it. We'll definitely use it. We're trying to take advantage of as much as we can of our local environment, given our health status. Okay. But like I said, immediate goal, I need to clear an area well enough that I can set up in it. And if I can just kill these couple of zombies, this house here is looking real good. Because, I mean, it's clear out here. If it's clear just to the north of it, even a little bit, I'm going to sneak into that place and just hang out there until nighttime. My survivability goes way, way up in the dark. So it's going to be really, really advantageous for me if I can stay alive until nightfall. So I'm just trying to get myself to a position where I can lose pursuit, be comfortable enough, and get some useful things done while I wait for nightfall. Alright, so, dealing with these guys. We've got 3 zombies. The fat zombies, no problem. I can just throw rocks at them and walk around them until they fall over. The acid zombie I gotta be a little more cautious with, but I can do the same thing. So I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna try not to attract any other attention, and I'm just gonna try to kill these guys with some rocks while I've got the opportunity. I'd set a bush on fire, but I've only got 12 charges on the lighter. I need to conserve that. If I have to cauterize a wound, for example, it takes 5 charges to do that, so I've got to hoard my fire-making capability here for a bit. Alright, so I've got, what, 4 rocks? 4 rocks is a pretty good amount. And I'll pick up more as needed. Let's step here, let him get a little closer. Alright, how's he doing? He's already moderately injured. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Not good. That was stupid on my part. I shouldn't have allowed that. Alright, let's grab this other rock and then we'll work our way back around. Oops. Stop it. And thud. Doo-doo. Alright, I'm just going to take pot shots when they hit the bushes, otherwise I'm going to just keep grabbing rocks and tossing them. Alright. There we go. What do we get? Bunch of nothing useful. Give me my rocks back. So, unfortunately we took a hit. I wasn't excited about that. Ah, just our mouth is chilly now. That's awesome. Alright, this is super good for us. So, we've got quite the opportunity here. We've got the garage clear. Unless something new has popped around the side of this fire station, this corridor is clear, this outside area is clear, to the north is clear. I'm going to sneak up to the edge of this house, peek around the corner, and check out this area. If this is clear, awesome. We're in really good shape. It's going to come down to what's in this house. Hopefully there's at least a cooking pot or something in there. Then I can go back and get some of that. Oh my god! Oh, Cataclysm, you so funny. I need to hydrate my brain again. The mines do not do enough damage to pulp zombies. They just get up again and make more noise later when they hit another mine. So what I'm grumbling about is right there, Necromancer. Right down just south of that minefield sign. So he's quite a ways away. Nothing to worry about immediately, but Necromancer in the area. Trucker brutes and necromancers. So anybody who thought this would be easy with wander spawns off, nope, you're wrong. Alright, I don't think I got everything pulped. I need to go back and get things pulped. Not these acid zombie. So, all to here, sort by category, you, and the rest of you can stay. Butcher, smash. Alright, everything's all pulped up. Same plan, we're going to go north, see if we can make it into this house, see if the house is empty, and then necromancer, shocker zombie. What the hell, game? What the hell? Just don't want to make it easy on me, apparently. And a survivor zombie. God! Now I'm getting a little irritated. Every single thing I'm seeing is a highly upgraded zombie variant. Well, shocker zombie's not highly upgraded, but necromancers and survivors definitely are. That's not cool. There's some dangerous stuff in this area. Next up on the list would be like a shocker brute. Oh, a master. Yeah, that's possible there's a master in the area. Alright, got a bedroom and a bedroom. What I care about is what is around this next corner. Peek. Oh, we got some zombies or something over here. What do we got? Skeleton, grabber, a road roller. Ooh, it's got the drum on it. That would be pretty interesting for clearing the streets. It's got a perfect condition diesel engine. Alternator and battery are in. No security system. I can't tell, it shows a seat, so I assume the seat's there. So I think that thing might be operable. No idea if it's got gas in it. Ooh, that's probably going to be leaking. Well, there's a green one though, so it might be that we're going to be able to roll around the city streets in a road roller. I am a bit worried about fighting a skeleton with my current setup. I'd prefer to have a bash weapon for the skeleton instead of the machete. Grabber and standard zombie, not that dangerous. And this car, good condition. It's got wheels. Security system's gone, and it does have a seat. So as long as it's got controls, it could be drivable. Engine compartment's pretty trashed. And only one wheel on the electric scooter. So, I'm liking the road roller as a possibility. But I am happy to see there's not that many zombies up that way, and they're just standard zombies. So, down to the southwest, we've got zombie necromancers and shockers and survivors. And up north, we got little easy stuff. Now, do I make noise by smashing a window to get in? Or do I go north and pull those other three little ones away? I think I'm going to smash the window, check out the inside, and then deal with whatever comes, if anything does. Oops, give me the long string, please. Give me a heavy stick. Leave the rest for now. Cooking on a budget, and some alcohol. We're going to leave the book there for now. Alright, let's grab the sunglasses and put those on. Cut down on the glare so we don't get as much of a negative. Nothing super special in the bathroom. Let's actually get something to drink. Let's have the orange soda. Charcoal, charcoal, some graham crackers. Let's eat some graham crackers. And then have our great drink. Pudding! Well, no cooking implements. I don't want to top off on graham crackers because I don't have any water to drink at the moment. So we didn't get much in the way of good loot out of this place. Graham cracker box is heavy. What am I carrying? What can I drop? I can get the heavy stick anywhere. Let's drop that. Grab the graham crackers. How about that vehicle? I think that's one I did look at earlier. Yeah, one wheel. What are the chances I can get to that window without being spotted? Okay, we've got the house closed off, and nothing to tech to this. So, worst case, we could hang out in here, possibly, until nightfall. Let's check our map again here. All these notes I've already got made right in this area. Minefield, basement, but that's towards the Necromancer and Survivor and Shocker. SWAT truck just outside the fire station. We might wander back there and try to take a look at that. Garage we're pretty much done with except for the generator. And then we've got the bear and moose and the shotgun out that way. I'm tempted to go north and try to look at that other house. I really need a few more base items. Skeletons wandered off somewhere, possibly down south into the front of the house. So I can see up here Popular Mechanics. I'd like to get a hold of that. Some grape soda. Can't see much in the kitchen from here, but it's pretty clear movement path. I think I'm going to tick off that direction. Let's peel back away from the building and then north. Yep, there's the skeleton. Another bear just showed up. Nothing can see me yet. Bear is due north of me, which is exactly where I was heading. Anything spot me? Zombie spotted me, but he's going to be stuck trying to break through the car. Spitter zombie just showed up. I think I can get into the house without attracting anything over that side. What do we got? Gummy vitamins, cough syrup, oops. I should have left stuff in that other house. Crap. Let's look around before I grab anything else. A hoodie. I'll have to think about the hoodie. A jean jacket that fits is pretty nice, but we've got pretty solid torso protection between our Kevlar vest and our MVR vest. That is just ridiculously good torso protection right off the bat. We're only at 22 encumbrance, and we've got 18 and 41 protection on our torso. Got the bike helmet, which is decent for the head for a start, 8.8. Only 75% coverage, though. That kind of sucks. We've got sunglasses, Mouth is what I need. I need that balaclava. Sheriff shirt. That's not much. So I need arm. And leather gloves is very minor for hands. And I'm over encumbered on my legs because of our army pant cargo pant combo, which I'm going to go with for now. I think I'm going to wear that jean jacket. I think I've got the encumbrance to go. That puts me up to 32 on the torso, but it gets me a little bit more for the arm protection. So that gets me up to 4 points at a 90% coverage. Oh, messenger bag. More torso encumbrance. Do it. Right now, I am trying to avoid everything I can, so I'm going to hope just not to get into any fights. And a guitar. Can I get to the window without attracting any attention? Pulp of steam, light jacket, a suit, and a sweater. Pretty good amount of stuff in here. Closet, got anything useful? Leather jacket and nothing. Alright, this is the dangerous part right here. I get to those front windows without aggroing. Oops, something's coming. Something spotted me. Damn it. There's the popular mechanics. Don't care about that one. Ah! Damn it. Had to be a grabber zombie. Well, there's a frying pan, so that'll at least get us some boiling capacity, containing and food cooking, so that will do. That's awesome. With the bag I picked up, I can actually grab it. A dog whistle. Huh. I've never actually tried to do any of the dogs. Let's grab it for the fun. Oh boy, look at this. Lunch meat, bottle of fruit juices, some pumpkin, root beer. Alright, I gotta either run out of here or deal with this grabber zombie. I'm at 37 torso encumbrance now. I think the proper response is start running. Alright, so we made it into two of the houses here locally. What we got at the end of the block? Fast food restaurant. That's the park. I really don't want to go near the park. So we got two houses that are cleared. If I kill this grabber zombie, I'm fairly safe in this house as well. And it seems to be better equipped, more raw materials for me to use, and I think it's a little more isolated from the stuff that was scaring me earlier. I think I want to stay here in this place. I need to deal with a grabber zombie. So we've got some rocks. I'm just going to lead him out here, and we're going to try to soften him up and deal with him out here. Assuming he follows me. Where you at, grabber? Did I lose you? Apparently I lost him. Come here, you. Oh, noise to the north of me. Ah, I got noises all over the place. Actually, I'm going to fight him right here. Come on, you. Bro. He steps into that windowsill. Ah! Damn it. Hoping not to get hit, but I think that was a worthwhile result. Alright. Let's relocate to all to here. I don't want to smash things up with my... Alright, I think this is the room least likely to attract attention from any particular direction. So I'm going to stockpile my stuff in here, and we're just going to hope nothing comes through anywhere. Let's do this though. Let's grab everything to here. Alright, not ideal, but good enough. So hopefully nothing hears or smells us and comes through those windows. This will work temporarily. I can pop a window open to get light to craft by when I need to. And I can go in and out that direction. Yeah, Ponciano, if you use settings, or sorry, here's the commands. So exclamation point challenge will tell you generally what I'm trying to do. Exclamation point settings is the world settings I'm using. Generally anything I've changed or of note. And then exclamation point mod list will show you what list of mods I'm using. And you can also use uptime to see how long we've been going. But we're coming up on 2 hours that we've been playing so far. Brand new playthrough, brand new series. Alright, I'm going to probably take a quick break here in just a minute. Coming up on 2 hours, and I promised myself I would get up and stretch a little more often. I'm starting to get cricks in my back and neck. So I need to make sure I do a little bit more walking around and stretching for these long episodes that I do. So let's do that. Right now I think we're in a good position to do it. So let me do a brief recap for everybody that's just joined us. I'm Vormithrax. Hopefully you know that already. If you're new to the channel, I've got a big presence for Cataclysm over on my YouTube channel as well. So make sure to hop over there and take a look, subscribe, all that good stuff. Trying to grow the channel, so any kind of support that you can throw my way would be greatly appreciated. And tons and tons of stuff over there on YouTube, especially for Cataclysm, including my new player-friendly stuff, Cataclysm University courses, quick tips, and so on. Happy to answer questions here, there, or via my Discord channel if you want to visit me there as well. If I'm not available, lots of other smart and experienced folks are there to answer questions also. And for this particular playthrough, it's a brand new series I just started today. I took a break for about 2 weeks from live streaming Cataclysm after my heavy rotation I've been doing for the last few months. Needed a bit of a break. So I'm all charged up, ready to go. In this particular one, we're playing a police officer, and the theme or goal that I've set myself is we are trying to reclaim our city from the dead. So this is our hometown, and our goal as a policeman is to clear the streets. We're going to attempt to completely eliminate the zombie presence from the streets of the city. Now, in order to make that even possible, I turned off wander spawns. Normally I play with wander spawns on. I think they're interesting and add some difficulty and challenge to the game, but for this particular one, I decided to disable that. That way, as I clear, they stay cleared, and that's the only way I'd really be able to accomplish this. Otherwise, they'd just be non-stop reappearing as noise occurred and just general respawns. So, wander spawns are turned off, but to compensate, I increased the number of spawns by double. We're in a 2.0 zombie spawn setting, so the streets are teeming with the dead for me to take care of. Also, I'm playing with a bit more friendly of an NPC setup, so I'm going to try to be recruiting my town mates here to help me fight off the dead scourge, and or use them as meat shields as needed, or steal their stuff, whichever I think is most appropriate for the situation. But we've got a character set up to be a little more friendly in that regard, and that's kind of the goal. So we started right down... Where did we start? Where's the fire or the police station down there? We started down here, right there in the police station. So we got kind of a lucky setup in that the police station was right on the edge of town. There was a pretty good crowd of zombies, though. We had a little bit of fun initially, kind of diving and weaving our way around several groups. Feel free to watch the beginning of the stream to see what kind of entertainment occurred there. But I did a pretty good job, I think, at demonstrating movement and avoiding zombies and moving them around where you need them and not even fighting a single one of them. We managed to grab a bunch of really good items from a helicopter crash site and from the NPC that unfortunately died when he refused to join me. So that helped out a bit, and then we kind of retreated south, peeled our way north, kind of hugged around this area going northward, and got to watch a little bit of excitement with trained bear using a bear to kill some zombies, and then the bear and the moose went after each other, and then I finished the bear off with my pistol. So we've got a huge supply of meat that will go bad long before I'm able to actually use it. But that's available to us down here, and there's a garage with a generator, and we basically work our way north. This house we've cleared, and that house we've cleared, and I think I'm going to set up in this one. I like the positioning here, and oh my gosh, we got an NPC right up there. Alright, we've got a new thing we need to go deal with right now. I need to go try to talk that person into joining me. Didn't even realize there was an NPC up there. Who we got? Anton Stroik. So we're going to have to go up to there to get some Anton Stroik. See if we can talk him into joining our cause. That's actually a pretty good positioning for him. If I can get to him before he attracts any zombies, I can work him back around and into this house and tell him to sit here. And he might have some very useful skills that he can teach us. And or we can gear him up and have him help us out. So when I get back from my break, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to head up and try to talk him into joining us and or rescue him, possibly, depending on just how much trouble he's gotten himself into. But that's going to be critical. If I can get a hold of him and bring him back and get him into this house without attracting too much of attention, I think we're going to be looking pretty good. Oh, don't worry, Pawn. I'm only going to be gone 5 minutes or so. Not a big deal. I just need to stretch the legs, get the water jug refilled, all that good stuff. So I think that's it for the recap. That's kind of where we're at. And I'm going to, like I said, take a short break. I'll be right back with you here in just about 5 minutes. See you guys soon.